Hello, welcome to the Squirrel Tale. I come to here in the beginning part of 2025 with a little bit of a channel update. It's been over a year since I've gave one. So looking back, I had some good times with a lot of content, and then I had some not so much content. Um, I had the John DeWalt video, the engraving video with him. That was great. My coverage of the show, that was pretty good. And then around July or August, right after the Gunmakers Fair, the Kempton video this year, that was one of my best performing and still is my best performing video. I had that. That was a great video. Really, that gave me a little bit of a push to push some content out. Unfortunately, life got in the way. So I kind of, towards the end, slowed down. I have every intention. I have the footage recorded. It's been recorded for several months now, to finish part 3 of the Making a Tomahawk series. I will get that edited. I'm going to try to edit it and put it out before the Artisan show. I don't make any promises anymore, but that's going to be my goal. So, but yeah, besides that, looking into 2025. So, I guess I'll be honest with you guys. I would love to sit here and tell you that I have all these plans and we're going to have crazy videos and there's going to be 3 videos a week. That's just not reality. I just got to be honest with y'all. So there's things about this that I love. I love the community. I love the muzzleloader community, and I love educating people on the muzzleloader community. I love working in my shop. I love spending time in my shop. But on the other hand, I absolutely despise computers. I do not like, I don't know how many times I get recording a video and part 3 of the Tomahawk video, case in point, I was going to put out, things kept getting busy, it kept getting pushed back, got into salmon season. I also do love fishing, that's my guilty pleasure, and then Christmas came around, now I do have enough free time. There's a day this week that's going to be so cold, I'll take a day off working in the shop and just edit some videos. But I can't say right now. I think my plans are, I'm going to continue covering shows. I love that. I feel like that's almost like a little community service I do for the community. So the 18th Century Artisan Show, the Horn Show, I believe I'm going to make it to that, and of course the Kempton Gunmakers Fair. Those 3 shows will be covered. I will have video coverage of all 3 of them. For those who can't make it, or those who want to review it, or even as a way for people who maybe not sure if they want to go, or they can look at last year's video in a way to promote the community through these events. I do have at least one range video I would like to try out. I want to do it with my friend Max. I'm hoping we can find a time to do it. But I don't want to say too many promises because, he has family. I might only go see them a couple times, maybe once a month, every other month. It's not like I see him every day. So I do want to film that video, time permitting, and I will continue to post shorts, and I might do some smaller, shorter shop for videos. I think they're now allowing YouTube Shorts to be up to 3 minutes, but don't quote me on that. So if there's just a 5-minute film on my cell phone thing on my that I'm doing in the shop that I want to show you guys. I will do that. Also, at some point, I will have footage of my mortar. That will be coming out. That's really all I have for store in 2025. Like I said, count on show coverage. Artisan show, hopefully the horn show, the Gunmakers Fair. I'll have a handful of videos on that. And then what else I get. I'm not going to make any grandiose promises. I will be honest, there's been a couple times lately I've considered quitting YouTube that, there's two parts I enjoy, but the middle part, the editing, the putting the video together, I just have zero interest in doing so. I guess my other plan or thing I should say is I'm in general cutting back social media. I will no longer have any presence on Facebook here whenever I decide to log back on and delete my account. So if you mainly get my video from Facebook, you can no longer rely on that anymore. In general, that is how I'm feeling this year. I want to spend less time on computers, less time on my cell phone, more time studying the Word of God, working in my shop, fishing, and spending time with friends and family. That's my passion. Sitting on a computer editing a video, I don't have the passion for. And that being said, though, if anyone, I do enjoy filming and I do have lots of video ideas. I am relatively close to being monetized on YouTube. If anyone enjoys video editing, but maybe someone's in the opposite shoe, I have lots of content I can make and a lot of content ideas, but I don't have the passion for video editing. There's someone who has a passion for video editing but doesn't have videos to edit. Please comment below and see if we can get in touch, preferably if you're in this Pennsylvania, central PA area, within an hour drive of Williamsport, Pennsylvania would be ideal, but I'm sure if you're not, we could work something out. If we could get the channel monetized, I would offer a very generous deal, a very large percentage. So, if you're interested, please comment below. And I guess the other thing I should put with my content is my laptop is 5 years old, my GoPro is 7 years old. I am saving up and actively looking at houses. So these are some factors that I just have to put out there. If my laptop breaks, I don't have it in my budget to replace it. If my GoPro breaks, I don't have it in my budget to replace it. I'm really having to save my money. I'm trying to save up, down payment and have money on hand if I do see a house I like. I've been looked at several houses already. And that's another thing that so if some of these breaks, I'll still have content, but the quality is going to be limited until money arises to upgrade my technology. That's one of the reasons I wouldn't mind getting monetized, just to keep my laptop and cameras functional, but it is what it is. And the buying a house, I'll be honest, I have no idea how that will affect content, but to say it wouldn't be a lie. I think it could go both ways. It might make it where I could set up some sort of recording area, or it would be, more time when I don't, editing time, because I'll be in my house and I won't, as I'm getting a shop up, but then that might make it harder to record content. That's a big factor, but my goal is by the end of the year to be in my own house, so that's really all I gotta say. I really enjoy all of you who watch my content and who, when I hear a comment that, they're enjoying